Hey guys, I'm Logan, this is The Long Drive, and we are starting today at 3,270 rabbit. Boom. Whoa, holy cow. Well, that was a first. What the heck? That rabbit straight up demolished our car. Jeez. Two headlights popped straight out because of that guy. Alright, well, let's fix that before we go. And, we're gonna act like that didn't happen. We're gonna get right back in the car, shut the door, and hey guys, I'm Logan, and this is The Long Drive. We did not just run over a rabbit and lose two headlights. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You're crazy. It's fine. Nothing happened. You saw nothing. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Oh. So I did miss last week's episode. I was sick, oddly enough. I was working Friday. Everything was fine and hunky-dory. I started feeling a little rough, had a fever by the time I went to bed that night. Spent all day Saturday either sleeping with a fever and chills or at the urgent care trying to figure out what was wrong, what got me, what got the nurse, what got the nurse practitioner. My symptoms did not make a lot of sense. I had a fever. They checked my temperature even after taking some Tylenol to try to bring it down. I was still rocking over 100-degree fever. And so they're checking all this other stuff. My lungs were fine. My ears were fine. My throat was fine. They did COVID swabs. They did flu swabs. They did all kinds of stuff. Couldn't find anything. Everything was negative. So finally the nurse practitioner comes in. She's looking over everything. She checks my lungs, my throat. I mean, she gets back in there with like a tongue depressor, trying to figure out like if something's crazy in the back of my throat, my sinuses, what. Everything looked normal. Everything was coming back negative. So we really don't have a clue as to what was going on. What is happening inside that garage? There appears to be a Christine body doing some crazy stuff. I think we're gonna go check it out. But yeah, so I spent for no. Okay, Saturday night or Friday night and Saturday into Sunday feeling like crap. Sunday I was mostly back to normal. I was a little run down, I think just from having the fever, but overall I felt much better. So I was back on Wednesday with that episode of Hydro Near, which I hope you guys enjoyed. If you watched it, it was a fun one. I definitely agree that it was one of the best ones yet. Just seeing the amount of progress that we made was so good. All right, I need to reorganize that stuff when I get a minute. Let's see. So we got some hubcaps. We got a Christine body, which was just freaking out and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, she's out of the way now. She's a good-looking car, though. White stripes, no tinted windows, though. But she is a good-looking car. Doo. We need some foodie food. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope. Can I stand you up and see what's inside? Yeah, there we go. So we'll eat that. We'll eat that. That gives us pretty full. There's a croissant that we can eat right here. There's a dingly poo. Alright. Oh, there's another one out here. There's another one inside, but we aren't really super hungry anymore. Ooh. I think right now we're mostly thirsty and need to go to the potty. So, let's see here. I know we've got some water in the car. We definitely want to stop at the next... There's a water tower back there, but I'm not backtracking for it. We definitely want to stop and fill up our water jug. We've been drinking from it a lot and not refilling it. So the next time we come across either a bunker or a water tower, we want to stop and fill her up. So we're pretty full, we're not thirsty anymore, we're hydrated, and now we are ready to get back on the road. Phew. Alright, so like I started to say at the beginning before we totally didn't run into that rabbit, 3275 is where we started off today. About 555 miles on the odometer. A lot of progress. These last few episodes, ever since we really got Christine back, we've made a lot of progress. For like the first 20, 25 episodes, it felt like we weren't going anywhere. But these last few have really made a lot of speed and a lot of distance, which is good. But we also had a lot of fuel, a lot of food and water, a lot of the resources that we need. So we haven't really been needing to stop as often. So we can blow by a lot of places and just make a lot of distance every episode. Now, one thing I've been tempted to do, I've not done it, is to skim off a little bit here and there by, oh no. Oh, back on the wheels, back on the wheels, back on the wheels. Okay. Cut. Oh, slow down. There we go. And we're good. Yeah, we're good. We didn't lose anything. Just to skim off a little bit here and there, but that wouldn't be fair to you guys. If you've signed up and you've watched all this time, you have deserved to see the whole trip through. So I know some of you guys have been here since the beginning, and I hugely appreciate it. And we've picked up some people along the way. It's always nice to have more of you join. So I don't want to be skimping out and cheating you guys out on the journey. Ooh. Alright, because like I said, if you're anything like me, this is something you throw on in the background. You're playing your own game, you're playing Minecraft or something else that you can just put up and not be super absorbed into while you got a show or a movie or podcast, whatever, going on in the background. There we go. Back on the road. Good times. I've missed this game. I love this game. Anytime I have to take a week off, I always get a little bummed out just because of how much I enjoy this game. I've put a lot of miles under my belt in this game. A lot of hours. Almost 400 hours, if not more. I tend to not play it so much on my own anymore. I've just got other things going on, other games that I was playing. And so okay. There we go. I haven't been playing this as much anymore. Apparently there is another update coming soon. Of course, the devs never really say exactly when an update's going to drop, what's going to be contained in it. So we just kind of have to wait and see. Hopefully one comes soon and we're able to see what gets added. I'm curious. I mean, at this point, other than like bug fixes, things like that, I'm not sure what all they could be adding. I know personally, like I've said before, I would like to see branching roads that all just kind of go off in their own directions and reconverge at certain spots. Maybe at like big cities of groups of buildings and zombies, things like that. Ooh, there we go. And as long as you keep the, telephone poles on the correct side, you're always going to end up at the end of the road. They all kind of converge right back before the end. And so that would be kind of neat, especially if you're on one of like the offshoot roads. Maybe there's one that's like more off-road oriented and it's got like dirt and rocks. Maybe there's one that's more quote unquote like interstate style. So it's bigger, wider, flatter lanes with, maybe there's nowhere to stop. You have to take like an exit to get off onto a side road that has more places, but you can go really fast for long periods. Things like that, I think would be kind of neat. But who knows what they're planning? It's hard to tell. Ooh, there is a double building up ahead. That will be a nice place to stop and fill up our water. Double buildings, though, are, ever since the zombies, inherently dangerous. Simply because there's multiple floors where those suckers can be hiding. Not to mention there's two sides of the building. So we really have to pay attention. No, get back on the road. Okay. Ooh. So we really have to pay attention and make sure when we do stop at one of these that a zombie does not come out of nowhere and attack us. Alright, so let's go ahead and start slowing down. That's part of the problem too, ever since the zombie update, is we can't just go barreling up right next to a building and hop out. We have to be a bit more conservative, a bit more cautious. Okay, I'm not seeing anything just yet. One thing that would be really interesting to add would be them trying to steal your car. Oh no, what's happening? Oh, there it went. Alright, so we got our weaponry loaded. Alright, boop-a-doop boop boop. I'm not seeing any yet. Okay, I think we might be okay on this side. I'm not seeing any through the windows or anything. Alright, so now let's scoochie on over. Oh, you're just a rock. Alright. Let's make sure there's no bunnies. Alright, I'm not seeing any around here at all, actually. Are we safe here? Well, safe-ish. Okay, I'm not seeing any. Ooh, there's a little bit of gas. Alright, I'm not seeing any zombies. We might be okay. I mean, the water's on the other side, so that would be fine anyway. There's not a snake. I feel like we lost our not a snake somewhere. Though I don't know. Did we lose our not a snake? Does anybody remember? Okay, so I think we might actually be okay. Ooh. Well, alright. So I think we're okay as far as zombies at this double building. Let's go ahead and get back. Oh no, 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 not another autosave. Okay. I wouldn't mind those weird autosaves if they didn't allow the game to continue while we're stuck frozen in place. Because if there's like a bunny or a zombie coming towards you, you're just kind of stuck. Alright, it's dark, but it's a little early. It's only, what is it? 8 o'clock. I don't know if we can even sleep yet. Let's try. Oh, yeah, okay, we can go to sleep. Alright, so let's take us a nap. We'll get some sleep. Okay. Oh, there was a bed up there. Boop-a-doo boop. I'm really surprised that the place had no zombies. Let's go and get us another drink of water. Hope there's a bed in there too. Alright, so let's open. Nope. Let's stand you up. Oh, okay. I don't know why you're wanting to be difficult. And we're going to put you down. And we're going to open. Alright, so we got water flowing in. So we're going to be set on water. Just crank this open. Fill it up really quick. There we go. We're going to put this guy back in the car. We're going to go grab that thing of fuel. Dump it into the tank. I know we're doing pretty good on fuel. I don't know what pretty good looks like in terms of liters. So we're going to find out. Oh, yeah. Alright. So this has been pretty decent so far. No zombies. The one psycho bunny that tried to take out our front end. Well, he didn't try. He succeeded. Still don't know what was up with that. Oh, there's a bunny there. So we are going to scooch right on along. You know, I'm still convinced that the longer you stay in an area, the more likely it is for a lot of bunnies to come after you. We left the trunk open. That's not a huge deal. Be a little bit of drag, but I don't know that that actually matters in this game. Supposedly, Supposedly. Now, I know we've done the science on speed. Good lord. Speed and fuel economy. But supposedly, the more weight your car has, the slower it goes and the more fuel it uses. So that would be an interesting one for our next experiment, maybe. Strip a car down, have it completely as empty as possible, see how long it can go on, just half a liter of fuel, nothing crazy, and then take the same car with all of its body parts, all of its components, and say, can it go further because it's lighter? And then again, you have to consider aerodynamics. Are those considered in the game? Does a squarer, boxier car get worse fuel economy than, Logan's spinning out, than a car that is more aerodynamic? Who knows? Without seeing the code, I guess we don't, unless we figure it out. Oh. Alright, looks like we're about 13 miles, maybe a little bit more, because we did go a little bit before we stopped and looked at the 555. So not too shabby, not too shabby. I'd say we're probably about 15 minutes in, 20. So not terrible, not terrible. I think last time we did almost exactly like 50 kilometers, which is funny. I don't really set out to do that. I mean, that's kind of like a back of my mind goal. 50 kilometers, 30 minutes. Somewhere in that range. I find 30-minute videos for this style to be really good. It allows us to make enough progress, especially being on a weekly schedule. It allows us to make enough progress that we feel like we're accomplishing something, we're getting somewhere, but without this being like a 3-hour long stream of me just putting on some music, because there's no way I could find something to talk about for 3 straight hours. Now, full transparency, there was one time where I was really in the mood to play this game, and so I recorded 2 episodes back to back and had enough stuff to talk about for 2 hours to fill in the time, surprisingly. But I think that's only happened once, and that's because I knew, A, I was really in the mood for the game, and B, I knew that I was going to be unable to do a video the next week, so I just kind of scheduled it. Now, something like the Carcore with BeamNG, those are a little different. Those are mostly, not scripted, but more just, here's what we're doing, here's how we're getting through it, versus this game, which is driving in a straight line, avoiding obstacles, and trying to not run up onto a rock like we just did. So those are a little different and a little easier to record multiple episodes at once and then just split them where we need to. Alright, so we lost our hood. We didn't lose anything else. We lost the trunk. But it was all right there. Alright, can we back up off this rock? Uh-oh. Alright, come on now. Alright, we're making some movement. We're just going to wiggle in where we're wedged up on the rock. Oh, well now the wheels are spinning. Oh wait, was it? Alright, so I think we're going to have to get out. Oh no. Get back in there. How did I even do that? Okay, she's a heavy car. She does not want to push. Come on. I saw a bunny over there somewhere. There we go. Parking brake off helped. Okay. Why are we not moving? Oh, there we go. Apparently I turned it back on. Alright, so we're good. Shoo. But yeah, recording something like the BeamNG Carcores are a little different just because, like I said, it's less stream of consciousness as opposed to these long drive videos. Oh, this was Maybe not the best idea that we've had. Alright, we're good. We're good. I'm not even on the gas. This is just trying to slide and coast. Okay. Okay. Nope. I thought we were good. We're not good. We're not good. We're good. We're not good. We're good. We're okay. We're semi-okay. We're just going to go and get back on the road is what we're going to do. Okay. Yes. Back on the road. Much, much better. Oh, whoa, rock. Okay. Yes. Okay. Whew. So, the creator of the BeamNG Car stuff, he did do a third one that I played through. I started to see if I wanted to record it because I noticed there was 2 and 3 at the same time. I did not record number 3. I played all the way through it. I did not like it. It was very different. I just did not care for it near as much. I found some other ones. None of them really had the same amount of, I'm going to say fun, as the first 2. I am thinking about going back and redoing the first 2, but with a different vehicle. So they always said to do the stock truck, just that standard blue 4-wheel drive pickup truck. Because you can do other things that makes it a lot easier, or cars that make it harder. Something about going back and doing it with one of the variants of the pickup, just to compare to how we did the first time, and see if there are sections that are easier with a better vehicle, if some are harder, because that's usually going to mean that it's bouncy, that it's a little bit taller because it's got better suspension and bigger tires, things like that. So will there be areas that the truck gets stuck because he designed it to fit that blue truck? Who knows? Maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. It just depends. My schedule's a bit busier than it used to be, and it's getting just a little bit harder for me to find time to seek out new stuff like that, and to do okay, and to do these videos. Of course, I mean, I'm not gonna stop unless I just have to. I'd much rather not. Of course, I enjoy doing these and hanging out with you guys, but it just depends. I have no intention or desire to quit uploading these, to quit, with the long drive or the Hydroneer series, anything like that. But life does sometimes happen, and you know how that goes. Ooh, there's a ship right next to the road and a building. Ooh. Well, we're definitely going to stop. I mean, there's no reason not to. Alright, is there a Zombarino? I thought those were bullet holes, but they were just cobwebs inside, I do believe. Oh no, 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 no. Alright, so unless the zombies... oh, right there. Okay, I started saying unless the zombie's taking a poop or inside with the water. And he was right there taking a poop. Oh, man. Alright, we're good. We're okay. We did not have a mini heart attack when we saw the zombie. We have water. Are we thirsty, though? We might be a little thirsty. And we're a little thirsty. We're mainly hungry. So we'll check and see if there's any food just laying around. And there's some sausages right there. Perfection. Alright, no longer hungry. That made us a little bit thirstier, but we're okay. So I think let's go check this thing out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Find us a big old barrel of fuel. Because if we can find that, that'll be awesome. We'll just go ahead and top off the fuel tank. We probably need to check the radiator and the engine oil while we're at it, just to make sure. So let's see, we've got basically 54 liters, so we're 22 liters down on fuel. Oil tank and coolant are pretty good. Your oils, actually, we might just, no. because there's probably going to be a barrel in here of oil. There usually always is. All right, so everything's rolling downhill. What are you? Alcohol. We're going to empty you out. More alcohol. More nothing. More nothing. What are you? You're a big old mix that's absolutely useless. Another useless mix. Another useless mix. 27 liters of fuel. Perfection. So I think, let's go ahead. I'm going to fill up our fuel tank. This will be real nice. So once we get this done, I think we'll top off the oil. And then we'll see if there's a barrel in there that we can find really quick of oil. Just so we can go ahead and top off our little oil can. Because we want to make sure we have enough. We are burning through some, not a ton. But enough that I think it would be worth it to probably keep that thing topped off. Just in case we do need it. Or if, somebody leaves the oil cap off again and we wreck and lose a bunch of oil. But hey, who would do such a thing? Who would be so careless? So we've still got 5 liters of gas. That thing's completely full of gas. So autosave again. Your oil. Alright, so we've got one jerry can completely full of gas. We've got a jerry can of water. You're a gas oil mix, which is useless. You're a gas oil mix, which is useless. You're an everything mix, which is even more useless. Lord have mercy, the amount of useless barrels. Oh man, that's a lot of gas. I really don't. Okay, we might try something here. I don't know if I'm going to. No. Okay, you might be able to see where I'm going with this, because I really do not want to leave this much gas just laying here. I mean, 55 liters. That's pretty much a full tank of gas. And time we add in this 5 point whatever from this barrel out here, that's a lot of fuel. I really do not want to leave a 55-gallon drum of gas with almost a full tank in it just laying here. Although I think that's another jerry can of gas in the back of the car. Alright, so I think, yeah, we're going to fill this sucker up, and I think we're going to try to stick it on the car. It's going to look ugly, it's going to be terrible, but that is so much gas. I do not want to leave 63 liters of gas behind. There's so much. And how often do we struggle just trying to find fuel? Well, not very often, honestly. I mean, we've kept a pretty full tank for quite some time now. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make this connect to... Okay, are you actually connected? Or did you just settle into a spot? You just settled in. Alright. I don't know how much time I really want to spend fooling with this. Because like I said, we have a lot of fuel. We have a full tank. Oh wait, did you finally... I think it finally locked in. It did. Alright, so it locked in, so I'm calling it. We're taking it with us. I don't care about the oil, but we are taking all of this bloody fuel. Guys, we have so much gasoline right now, it's not even funny. So much gas. It's a lot of extra weight, which I'm curious to see what that's going to do as far as our handling, especially in this bouncy car. I mean, it seems okay so far. I mean, worst case scenario, we run it really ragged and bouncy for a while, we empty that thing out, and then we just dump it and keep on it chugging. I mean, it's hard to pass up almost 60 liters of fuel. You know, that's so much gas. Plus the full tank we have, So that's 76. So we have close to like 140 plus that 100. So we have almost like 180 liters of fuel on this vehicle, which is amazing. And I mean, granted, we burn through a lot. Now, what I'm kind of thinking is now that we have all this extra weight, the empty weight in the trailer seems to be what causes the problems. I'm kind of thinking maybe next time we find us a trailer, we try to hook it up. We hook it up, we see if we can put some weight in it, and see if that keeps it a little bit more stable. Because I've ran trailers before, but they've had quite a bit of stuff in them to make them a little bit more, usable. So I think that might be the solution. Oh, what's this? It's a station. I think I saw a zombie though. So I don't want to get super duper close, but I'm thinking that might be a good place to spend the night. Oh, is that a trailer out back of it? Oh, geez. What was that? Did I just see a zombie head run? Surely we are... Oh, there he is. Does he know we're here? Is he coming after us? Is that what's happening right now? Okay, he's stuck on a rock. Alright, so maybe if we kind of keep our headlights on him. Oh geez, where'd he go? Alright, I lost him. Let's get this gun ready. Because he's out here somewhere. There he is. Alright, he's down. Ooh, boy. So when he vanished behind that rock, that was a little concerning. But I think we're good now. Alright, so let's go ahead and have us a sleep. Let's get through this night. We'll check this place out. I was trying to see if that was an outhouse or if it was a trailer. I think it was the outhouse, yeah. Oh, and a well. Okay, that's what I was seeing. It was down in a little dip. Alright. Dippity doop doot. Anything here of use? We're probably a smidge hungry now. See, look at that. We already went through 1.5 liters of fuel just from that ship. So we definitely will use the fuel. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Here's a wheel. It's a pretty decent one. We don't need it, but if we're going to find us a trailer, eventually we will. So here's the problem, right? So like, if I hoard wheels now and tires, then we come across a trailer, we know we have them. But I have to find a place to put them, to store them. It gets janky. Questions, my friends. But those will be answered another time. Bahaha. Because I think for now, we're going to roll to a stop. Oh, look at our car. She's kind of looking cool. Kind of looking a little Mad Maxy almost, just with stuff piled all over it. But I think it's cool. I think we're looking good. We're making progress, my friends. So let's see, how far are we? We are at 355. It's almost 30 miles. Probably right at about 30 miles. So we're probably close to our 50 kilometers for the day. But we stopped a few times. We got us a bunch of gas. We ate. Killed us a couple of zombies. A zombie? One zombie? 2 zombies. So I think we had us a good time today, guys. So I thank you for watching. Hopefully I won't miss another week. If I do, I apologize in advance. I'll get caught up eventually. But guys, I'm Logan. This is The Long Drive. I thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time.